Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Hi, I'm Melinda, Managing Director of Maryland Ensemble Theater, and you are watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Oh, yes, it is Friday, August 1st. Holy cow, it's August. I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you very much. Want to say good morning to good friend Tara Flannery. Happy Friday. Yes, have a great weekend and be safe always. And of course, Mama Cone, good morning. Make Friday a fun day. Fun day Friday. That is what I like about it. Why does it always seem like it's been a week? I shouldn't be so looking forward to Friday. Well, to be honest, I still work on weekends sometimes. So you got to head over, though, to the Home of Everything Frederick. Tomorrow is first Saturday. We're going to talk about that and what's happening in Frederick, of course. And Mama Cone and I are typically there on Sundays as well. But let's back it up a little bit and talk about what we're going to cover on the show today. I've got Morning Roundup with Bob Miller from WFMD. That gives you your local news and weather and sports. Sometimes. Sometimes we just chat about random things, but pretty much we'll always kind of come around to updating you on what's happening right in Frederick County, Maryland, which is why we do this show every day. Then I will highlight the events going on in and around Frederick County that you're going to want to know about, or maybe short distance of drive, if at all. Then you're going to meet Nicole and Grant in Missions That Matter. It is a partnership with Stroll Lansdale. We're going to cover the Urbana Hawks Booster Club. And, originally when I got this, I thought, a high school booster club. But when I talked with them, I realized that the booster clubs in our communities are so important to supporting local athletes. This is a Frederick County issue. I am happy to support any high school's booster club. So reach out to me. I'm happy to support when you do your fundraising efforts, promote your events, get the word out, all that good stuff. So important. And that's really why I love this Missions That Matter for this month. That means starting right now, all Good Morning Frederick merch purchased in the month of August benefits the Urbana Hawks athletic boosters. And Grant from Got Electric, he is the owner of that company. He is matching every donation dollar for dollar up to $25,000 through December this year. Amazing. And that is another great thing about these partnerships with private companies here in Frederick County. And I get it. Not every booster club has a Nicole, but I do believe first of all, she's happy to share her information, resources, and how she's doing it. Number one, she's amazing. But number two, it's really important for you to think outside the box if you're a part of a booster program and working with somebody like Grant in the county. It's so important. It really is. Anyway, all right, I'm going to step off that soapbox. But anyway, the Home of Everything Frederick is open Wednesdays to Sundays, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So scooch over there. Pick up your Good Morning Frederick new cups that we got in. These tossware cups are just, I'm obsessed with them. I think you'll be too. I am going to go back and reorder a larger size because I got the 12 ounce and I got I think a 9 ounce or 10 ounce. I want a bigger cup, but they are so cute and they stack together and you can get your set of 4 for only $12. All right. So I'd love for you to stop by and get it because $12 will then be donated to the Urbana Hawks athletic boosters, and God Electric is going to match that $12. So really your $12 purchase at Good Morning Frederick is going to equate to $24 for the Urbana Hawks. So anyway, you got to check that out for sure. And we'd love to see you at the shop. We have a good time there, and we'd love for you to come hang out with us anytime, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. All right. We got to officially get Friday started so we can get it over with, right? You got to get going to get it over. Here you go. Gotta thank Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. They understand how pain can hold you back. Right now, you can save $400 on your first visit and be on the road to feeling better for just $50 when you mention Good Morning Frederick when you call to make your initial appointment. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your wellness objectives. MidAtlanticClinic.com. All right, let's get our morning roundup going with Bob Miller from WFMD. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com.
Cedric.
Well, good morning and happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Oh, my God. Look what I reeled in.
Oh my
goodness
gosh.
gracious.
What are you doing? 2 days when you're
2
off.
days, right?
2 days you come in.
He wants to break the other chairs. He can't sit. He just wants to, not this one. So that's just the die-hard, hard-working Chris Michaels coming in on his day off to do whatever he has to do.
Making us all look bad.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
One day at a time. So how are you? You doing good?
I'm great. I am happy it's Friday.
Me too.
Just, I don't know why. It's not like I don't work on the weekends, but there's just something about the Friday that gets you excited.
Right. For sometimes it could be payday.
Sometimes it could be.
I get paid on Fridays.
Like when payday was like every Friday
Oh, yeah.
And it went to every other Friday. And then I worked at a company one time where it was once a month. That was awful.
It would not work for them long.
No.
No. I mean, when I worked for my dad, it was so my dad did a couple of things. I hope you're not hearing that. That was my audio on my computer. So when I worked for my dad on the farm and I was younger, and I'm not, and still am not very good at math. My dad paid me $3.15 an hour.
I remember when minimum wage was $3.15 for sure. Yeah.
And I had to figure it out, my hours, and figure out how much he had to pay me. So if I was short, he would pay me and this didn't last for long because then I found a calculator. but he would pay me short. He would, he goes, "This is what you said I owed you." He goes, "But this is what I really owed you." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I thought I was, being a little smart rear end person. I went higher, and he's like, "Yeah, that doesn't work." This is what you're going to get paid.
Our government. If you short it, well, I'm going to pay you what you said. But if you go over, nope, I'm just going to pay you what I owe you.
I don't know. You probably weren't listening to the program this morning, but I went off on government today.
Oh boy.
Well, of course, obviously we had the storms and the flash floods. We had a loss of life down in Mount Airy. 13-year-old boy lost his life down in Mount Airy.
Oh gosh, I didn't even hear that.
Oh yeah, yep. He was outside playing and then got swept into a culvert, drainage ditch. Yep. So, there's we'll talk more about that maybe a little bit off the air, but that happened. But, flooding, I saw some pictures of a little bit of flooding downtown, not a whole lot.
Moxie Boulevard, I saw.
Yes. And then
why are they closing the drainage?
I don't know. That's my question.
Well, I think because are they doing some construction around there and they don't want the runoff to go in, but still,
I don't care.
If they do that, they need to clear it when it rains. That's their responsibility.
So that's why, Mayor Adams in New York and the governor were claiming and declaring state of emergencies. And for me, I think we do that too quickly because they want government funding.
Right.
And I'm thinking, and my thought was we always play catch up. Why aren't people taking care of it? There's a storm coming. Call up your people and say, hey, make sure all those drainage ditches are clear. Make sure they're always clear.
Very often proactive. We're very reactive, and that is sometimes deadly. Sometimes deadly.
Absolutely. I'm trying to pull up all the news because Chris isn't here, so we don't have that.
I did not hear about that young man though. How awful.
Yeah.
Oh, tragic.
13 years old. And I know it always sounds trite when people go, "Oh, our thoughts and prayers." Well, what else do we have?
Yeah.
And prayer works, and sending that kind of love to people, they may not see it, but it should, I know it doesn't always help them through the hard times, but just know that there's a lot of people sending positive energy prayers to that family. So so we hope that that was the big kind of news of the day. And then here's something else that happened. It's not really news, and let's just make it the news. My wife used to work in Fort Detrick. Well, she still gets text messages. Fort Detrick closed an hour early because of the storm coming. Yep. Gave them 59 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
I come down in buckets. I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the corn got a good drink of water. Your grass got a good drink of water. And, of course, I put water in the pool. That was dumb. Could have used that just from the rainwater, but it was coming in sheets.
It really was. Yeah.
I had a video of it. I'm like, people are always going, well, you had to deal with that kind of stuff down in Florida. No, not really. A couple of hurricanes we did, but I've gotten more rain up here in 6 months than other than the hurricanes in Florida, because Florida rain lasts for about 20 minutes and it's done.
Well, it didn't seem to last long here where I was, but it came down hard, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was pretty hard where I was, so up on the hinterland. So
yeah.
All right, let's talk a little sports. I'm hating life right now. The Orioles did a Kmart blue light special last night and sold everything, and they sold it. Chris Michael's going to be happy because I think the heart and soul of the Orioles team is Cedric Mullins, and he went to the Mets yesterday.
The O's gave up.
Well, I know they gave up. Stop. You're not even on camera, pal.
They just gave
Stop
up.
it. He's now going to be happy because Cedric Mullins is going to lay out for the Mets and make those. He's a one-man highlight reel. And when they get a couple of pitchers that they'll never see, than American the pros. But
Good,
they
good
also
to know we're just back to like the old days. I feel like I'm just
Yes.
regressing to the last 15 years.
Yes. It's like Chris said off camera, they did. They just gave up. Now, I mean, Charlie Morton, they paid him way too much money. He's gone. But Ryan O'Hearn, Ramon Arias, also, I'm trying to think of who else they got rid of. Ramon
They just cleaned
Laureano.
house, boy.
They did.
They came in like a new radio station owner group.
Nobody's going to get fired here. Don't worry about it. We love you all.
Next day, everybody's gone.
Yeah. So that's it. So we'll see what happens with that. Terry McLaurin is looking to get paid. He wants paid or trade. He wants out of Washington. I believe that this is just a ploy, a negotiation tactic.
I hope so. But you know what? This is really shaking up. It's the first time since Josh Harris and the team came in that I feel a little shaken up by why are we making our players do this to get what they deserve. I don't like it. Really, we need to pay Terry. Come on.
Well, here's the thing. In the NFL, 30 years old is, that's senior citizen.
I get it. But we pay these old guys who are just getting ready to retire squillions, and this guy still is doing what he needs to do on the field.
Usually those guys that are getting old are the linemen, and they are just the big bulky guys. But you get a guy like Terry McLaurin, and you have to pay him top 10, top 5 receivers, and then all that money is guaranteed. And then they're stuck with all that with the cap, and that's kind of what they're looking at.
I know there's a strategy to it, but I just don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
But
Tell Dani.
Tell Dani.
I should get double for having to watch Boogie Nights. It was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Why would you watch Boogie Nights?
Because I was on the list.
Is it really? Boogie Nights was on the list?
Was on the list? Are you sure?
It was like watching Cinemax at 2:00 in the morning when I was a kid.
He still has that.
I don't know who added that.
Yeah, somebody snuck that in there. You might want to check with Ash.
Sneak that in. I definitely did not add Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights was not on my list either. So please check with us before you watch the movies. Just send me a text message. Just as the movie, I would never tell you to watch Boogie Nights.
Never. I guarantee you somebody slipped that one in. That was not.
Yeah.
I gotta lock that thing down. I don't know what's going on.
Saturday Night Live and Boogie Nights.
Although I am a big fan of the Skater Girl now, I will say.
Of what?
I am a big fan of the Roller Skate Girl, I will say. The Roller Skate Girl.
I have no idea who that is. He said the Roller Skate Girl. I have no idea who that is. I only watched it once, not 12 times. So, there you go.
I watched 12 times.
On repeat.
Yeah. The weather today is absolutely, look, it's cloudy, but all of that hot air has been pushed out to the side, and we now have cooler temperatures rolling in. Look at this. See how to do the hand signals?
I like this. You're like the meteorologist on the green screen.
Yeah.
Temps all next week in the low 80s. It's really unbelievable.
Yes, ma'am, it is. So, of course, Sunday is our friends pulling for veterans yard sale.
Yeah.
So if you get an opportunity to do that, yep. So flea market, he called it a flea market. I hope he does more of those because I was not prepared for one of those.
I know.
So I can do another one.
Another one coming out. He usually does 2 or 3 a year.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, I know. Be a good one.
Yeah, it would be a good one. And of course, the big movie, Ferris Bueller's Night Off, is only 19 days away now. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, only 19 days away.
We'll give him the night off too. We'll give him the day and the night.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun time. I'm buying everyone's first beverage, whatever you want. I shall pay for you. You just need to come find me at that
chocolate
event.
milkshake. I want a chocolate milkshake.
You can have a chocolate milkshake if they sell them there.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I know it's the first day of school. So a lot of you parents are going to need to be home with your kiddos, finding out how everything's going. But what I'm going to ask you to do is to slip by Warehouse Cinemas right after work, come over, mingle and mix, see our vendors, maybe drop a couple dollars into our Christmas Cash for Kids donation bin. maybe have one cocktail or drink or soda, and then you can scooch home to be with your kids, be home by 6 o'clock. But we'd love for you to stop by and see us because it ultimately benefits the kids of Frederick County to have a great Christmas this year.
Absolutely. That's all I've got, Dani.
All right. Well, it's a good way to wrap up the week. Thank you so much for flying solo-ish.
Yep.
And appreciate it. And I will see you guys right here next week.
Absolutely. Have a great day. Good morning, Frederick.
Good morning. Yes. So hopefully get your tickets. Go to Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page. You will see movie night, Warehouse Cinemas pinned to the top of our Facebook page. Again, if you can't come to the movies, don't worry about it. Just come on by, have a good time with us. It's so fun. It's always a great group of people. As I said, just come on by, have a cocktail, maybe grab a little munchie, something to eat. They do have some great food there. Mama Cone's favorite are their funnel cake fries. Actually, I have to second that. They're probably my favorite too. And but I did have the crab pizza last time. That was delicious. All their flatbread pizzas are really good. I haven't had the grilled cheeses in a while. I might have to try that this time around. But 50% off the bar. Beer, wine, and cocktails, 50% off. So great happy hour regardless. And I get it. And if you have young kids in school, I understand you have to get home, but slip by and see us. All right, we're going to get more into what's happening in Frederick, and then you're going to meet Nicole and Grant representing Urbana Hawks Boosters, part of Missions That Matter. All of that is coming up just after a couple of messages.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Oh, and speaking of warehouse cinemas, if you want to be on the big screen, which people text me probably once a week when they're at the movies that they see me on the screen, which I so appreciate, you can be on the big screen. Your company can as well if you want. All you have to do is reach out, advertising at warehousecinemas.com. Great way to reach a local audience, targeted, and you can feature yourself, your company, maybe an event you're doing on the big screen at Warehouse Cinemas. So great to work with. The entire team is phenomenal, and they will take great care of you. All right, let's talk about what is happening in Frederick County. All right, happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. They've been serving the area for more than 34 years. They do wood floors, luxury vinyl plank, pretty much any product you can find to put on your floor, they can handle it. Though I've never seen them do one of those penny floors. Have you seen that on TikTok? People who have collected pennies over the years and then epoxy the pennies on their floor. That's so wild to me. I don't know if they do that. I mean, I guess they would. If you had all the pennies, they probably would. You can check out their Google reviews and then give them a call. When you do, ask for Jeff. He's my little brother, and if he doesn't take care of you, I'll knock him out. I probably could because he's so lanky. But anyway, 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. Or go to atlaswoodfloors.net. And I probably couldn't. I'm old. He's young. So he can definitely take me for sure. All right, let's see what is happening in the great Frederick County. Well, first of all, I'm coming up to my deadline. I really wanted it to be today, but I'm going to extend it to the 8th, which is the date of the event. Well, I'm going to say the 7th because I won't be able to come around and get your shoes. But if you collected some new shoes for kids of Frederick County, send me a message and I will come and pick them up from you. All right. I am only at about, I'd really, really love to get to 200 pairs of shoes. I want to thank Tim, Mary, Susan, thank you guys so much for your donations on Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle. You have allowed me to go out and shop this weekend to get some shoes for the kiddos of Frederick County. Now, these shoes are distributed from 5 local organizations: Girls on the Run, Boys and Girls Club of Frederick, Children of Incarcerated Parents, the Housing Authority, and I'm missing the last one. I can't. SHIP is the 5th organization. So they are actually in charge of knowing what kids entering Frederick County public schools need shoes. And really, this is not about the shoes, right? It's about making sure kids feel secure and aren't starting school with a lot of anxiety, like with the things they're wearing. So we want to do that for our kiddos here in Frederick County. Key City Rotary Club is so honored to have taken over this event from Julie Gaver, who did it for 14 years. Now, the Souls of Joy event is August 8th. It is a party to celebrate this huge collection that we are doing for Frederick County, right? We got live music with the Learned Doctors. Beer, wine, seltzers are included. We've got heavy hors d'oeuvres and desserts all included with your ticket. Right now, tickets are buy one, get one. So you're getting 2 tickets for the price of 1. We want you to come out and enjoy an experience because we feel like once we hook you in with the fun, that next year when we ask you to collect shoes, you're going to do it too. It's addicting. I got to tell you, so addicting. I'm on the hunt every single day for great deals on shoes. So if you see them, please send them my way. But come on out. August 8th is going to be a great time. I want you to have a good time with us. And the Learned Doctors are the most fun party band. Like I've said before, I've had them at a Christmas party. I've had them at my house playing. They've been at an event for us. So I tell you, you will not be disappointed with that. It's going to be a ton of fun. Ton of fun. We couldn't do it without people like Daisy Cake, Sage Cakery, Raise the Bar, Aunt Bee's Angel Cookies, Heavenly Cheesecakes, Brick Block Cakes, and Sweet Butter, providing all the desserts for the evening. And let me just tell you, the chef at Arc at Market Street leveled up the menu. We had selected 6 hors d'oeuvres that were great. There was nothing wrong with them. He actually stepped up and is putting on a spread that you will not believe. Little heavy hors d'oeuvres, handhelds, that sort of thing. We got some pasta though too. It's going to be amazing. You're going to want to be a part of it. So come on out, and if you can, donate, and I will shop till I drop to spread your dollar even farther. All right, today, 11 o'clock, Discovery Days. There's an obstacle course with Chris Vaughn at Walkersville Branch Library. If you're not a part, if you've got kids, even 18 and under, and you are not just obsessed with Frederick County Public Libraries, you are missing out. Some great, great programming. And here's the beautiful thing. I spend about an hour or two each week combing through the Frederick County Public Library's schedule and adding them to the Everything Frederick calendar. So you can go one place and see all kinds of events in and around Frederick County. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you are missing out, my friends, because the Everything Frederick calendar has hundreds of events every single day. I'm going to do a quick screen share so you can see. Let me just see here. Where is my... Nope. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to share my screen because if you've never seen this calendar before, I'm telling you, it is a labor of love. All right. First of all, what you can see when you're looking at the month, which it kind of defaults to, is in Frederick, we have sometimes 70 or 80 or more events. And when it gets into the fall, oh my gosh, there are, I don't know why it's not going past September. There we go. There we go. Just taking a little bit to load. But once we get into the fall, I mean, there are hundreds of events a day. Now, the easiest way to look at this is by schedule. That gives you each day when everything starts. So, if you're trying to entertain some kids throughout the day, or maybe you've got some out of town guests visiting Frederick, this is where you need to start because you can easily scroll through, see the events, when they start, when they end, and it allows you to do multiple things in a day that you might not otherwise be able to do. Okay. So I absolutely 100% recommend using this. I wish this were around when my kids were little because when you're trying to entertain kids, I know you guys have like 19 days left of the summer before they get back to school and you guys get back into a regular schedule. But even when school does come back in session, planning your weekends, getting out in Frederick County, I want you to enjoy our beautiful county. We got so many great things going on. So I compile events from everywhere that is in and around the county. So if you have an event you want included on this, you got to let me know so I can include it. I'll include everything, even some of your community yard sales and church events and things like that. Okay. All right. So that is the Everything Frederick calendar. And I suggest you use it if you can. All right. So also 1:00 today, day at Hogwarts. Celebrate Harry Potter's birthday at the Middletown Public Library today. They got all kinds of good events with house sorting, wand making, potions class, and more. Let's see. Tomorrow, 10 to 11:30. There's a Maryland Writers Association for teens. That's at Middletown Library. 11 to 4. Come on and see us at the Home of Everything Frederick. It is first Saturday in downtown Frederick. Lots of great things going on in and around downtown. We're going to have seltzers and snacks for you. I want you to come out and visit us. It is also 6 p.m. Cancer Awareness Night at the Frederick Keys. WFRE's Drew Phelps will be out there from 5 to 7. You can hang out with Drew and get some goodies. But if you want tickets to tomorrow night's game, text or email Karen Wolcott. She's got them for you. And American Cancer Society and Relay for Life benefits from that. Sunday, there is spirits tasting at McClintock, benefits the Lions Club. It's also the summer concert series, and you can head out there on a Sunday evening in Baker Park. Nothing beats it, especially looking at the cooler temperatures coming this weekend and into next week. August 4th, I wanted to point this out because quite often in the group, Everything Frederick and More, somebody asks for legal advice if there's anyone providing it. Well, there's a lawyer in the library. Monday, August 4th from noon to 3. You can just show up and they help you with all kinds of legal issues and advice. Okay. These are real lawyers who are helping out our community. So if you know somebody who is having some legal troubles and wants some advice, please tell them to go to Sieber Arts Library noon to 3 on Monday. And I think they do this every month. So keep an eye out. I will keep adding it to the Everything Frederick calendar. 2 to 3 is tween teen make your own ice cream. Wonder if I can pass for a teen. I'm a teen that's celebrating like a 30th anniversary. Does that work? That's at Sieber Arts Library. Tuesday, August 5th, National Night Out. You can join me with WFRE at the Frederick County Sheriff's Office National Night Out at Urbana District Park. We're going to be out there along with intense barbecue, canine demonstrations, games, and activities. And if you're near one of the city parks, you can join the Frederick Police Department. Mullenix Park, Carrollton Park, and Hill Street Park are the 3 locations for them. August 7th is Summerfest Family Theater. That's going to be winding down. Might be one of the last ones of the season. And Starlight Family Film Festival is presenting Finding Nemo. That's near the Urbana Public Library. August 8th to 16th, the Montgomery County Fair is in town. And they have a rodeo, monster truck, demo derby, and all kinds of great stuff. If you listen to WFRE, you can win free tickets. And Wheel of Prizes starts next week, and you can win tickets off of that as well. So be tuned in to WFRE all week long. August 8th, of course, is Souls of Joy at the Arc at Market Street. August 9th is Women's Wellness Expo at the Unrivaled Iron Gym, which is on East Church Street. There are vendors and demos, tons of information on achieving a healthy lifestyle for ladies. That is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. August 9th. August 16th, want to point out, Climbing for a Cause at Tree Trekkers. It's a whole festival with a cornhole tournament, including vendors with Good Morning Frederick will be out there, raffles, food trucks, adult beverages, and more. It is also the end of summer bash at Fourth Dimension Fun Center. We're going to be there as well. I'm going to split up and have two teams out for the first time representing Good Morning Frederick. So excited about that. Stop by and see us because you're going to want to pick up your magnet for your car because Watch and Win starts September 2nd. And you could win $100 just by having a magnet on your vehicle. Let's see. What else? Movie night at Warehouse Cinemas. Of course, we talked about that August 20th. And August 22nd and 23rd is Brunswick Community Festival at the Burkittsville Ruritan Club. And that's free admission with pony rides, games, inflatables, and more. And also, August 23rd, 4 to 8 p.m., join me. Blue Crabs and Blueprints. It's the 10th anniversary to benefit Habitat for Humanity. Now, the deadline to get your tickets and reserve your crabs is August 18th. Now, if you don't care about the crab part, you don't want to pick crabs under a big tent, then you can still get tickets to enter. There will be food trucks that you can eat from. There's live music. It's a whole afternoon of fun. And we had such a great time last year. Can't wait for the event this year. Oh my gosh. And that puts us toward the end of August already. I know. One thing about event planning is you're kind of always working a few months ahead. So you really kind of, it feels like the days just fly by. And I'm telling you, now I feel like this summer has just scooched by in such a hurry. If you have an event you want included on the calendar, just email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com or make sure you reach out to me through social media. I do my best to try to get everything on and help you support your community and whatever you're doing. All right, we're going to take one more quick break. Then we're going to come back with our missions that matter. Nicole and Grant representing the Urbana Hawks Booster Club will be on just after this.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
Bueller.
I think everyone knows that scene from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's iconic. Required viewing for functional human beings, honestly. But there's one guy at our station who somehow missed the memo. Chris Michaels. Yep, that Chris from 930 WFMD's Morning News Express. While the rest of us were soaking in the wisdom of Ferris and lip-syncing on parade floats, Chris was busy watching pro wrestling and the Mets blow 6-run leads again. Turns out Ferris was just one of over 200 classic movies Chris has never seen. So we challenged him. Watch as many as possible before our big Christmas Cash for Kids event this December. And for every movie he watches, we donate money to help local kids have presents under the tree. And to keep things rolling, we're throwing a movie night at Warehouse Cinemas with the one and only Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's happening on Wednesday, August 20th with a pre-party at 5 and movie at 7. Just $20 gets you popcorn, a drink, and a seat in those buttery soft recliners. And yes, part of the money goes straight to the kids at Christmas. So come hang out with us and make fun of Chris, quote along with the movie, and support a great cause. Because honestly,
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Oh yeah. All right. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located right here in Frederick. They service Frederick County and surrounding areas. They can do your new roof, maybe put on some siding, even fix your windows, and they could even build you a new patio or deck. All you have to do is call 301-703-2157. You can also send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Of course, you can visit them online as well, ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement, $50 off any roof repairs. Here is your screenshot opportunity. Hold that in your phone and reach out to Sandra when you get a chance, and she will take great care of you. All right, let's find out who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. As soon as I start talking about this, I lift my brows so you can't see this. This is what I'm trying to get rid of with the Frotox with Shannon at the Healing Storm. And when I become conscious of it, I frown a lot. I have this face. What am I doing? I need you guys, when you see me out, to make sure I'm not frowning because it's not helping. But we're trying to get this gone. I just had my second... I just did the second one, and she said around 4, I'm going to start to see a difference. Frotox, cryotherapy. She does that, but she also does Reiki, lymphatic massage therapy. She has a whole healing journey program. She's got a great team over there. You can check out thehealingstorm.com for more details and to schedule an appointment today. All right, let's get going with our missions that matter for August. Well, every month, I am so excited to team up with my good friend Michelle Rankin from Stroll Lansdale, the publisher of that magazine, to bring you Missions That Matter. That was her phrase that was coined. I'm happy to borrow it. We bring you a nonprofit every month who benefits from all the sale of Good Morning Frederick merchandise. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick, Michelle.
Hello, Dani. How are you on this sweltering hot day?
we have gone straight from like winter to the surface of the sun here in Maryland. We love this, but yeah, it is a hot day out there. And summertime, which is an interesting time to bring our next mission that matter to the viewers of Good Morning Frederick. Let's talk about who we have for the month of July.
We are focusing on the Urbana Hawks Boosters Club, Athletic Boosters Club this month.
And admittedly, at the very beginning, I messaged you and said, what the heck are we doing highlighting a booster club? But after speaking with them, I think this is what every one of our local high schools here in Frederick County needs. And I really am excited to kind of bring this to the viewers to hopefully ignite something at every high school.
You're right, Dani. When we looked at Urbana High School, we were like, hey, wait a minute. And the more we got to talking about it, the more we thought, this is much larger than just Urbana, even though we're going to talk about them and pinpoint them today. But you're right.
Well, everything has a scale to it. And what I love about this story, having had talked with them, is the energy and the direction and the ability to go up to FCPS and say, no, wait a minute, this is what we need, this is what we're doing, and really not relying on anyone else to help them other than the community right around them. So I think that there's a lesson for every high school to find themselves a Nicole and then the partnership with private business and figure out how to make this stuff happen without waiting for someone else to do it for you.
100%. I think at the end of the day, Dani, we all know that a student that is more engaged in the extracurriculars of the school, it just makes the school richer and therefore makes the student richer.
Absolutely. And for some of these students, the sport is their opportunity for education beyond high school. For a lot of them, it's the incentive to do well at school so that they can continue to play the sport that they like. And first of all, there are a million studies out there showing that kids that participate in sports learn life lessons, teamwork, the drive, ability to succeed, how to handle defeat and failure, all those great life lessons. So, yeah, I say bring on the sport. And let's get to our July missions that matter with Urbana High School's Booster Club.
Right. Coming to you from 401 North Market Street, it's the home of everything Frederick. And I want to welcome Nicole and Grant to Good Morning Frederick. Thank you guys for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
All right, this is we've been talking for quite a bit too. We're talking boosters, high school boosters. Let's talk a little bit, Nicole, about why it's important.
Absolutely.
Why the boosters exist, and getting away from the Hollywood theme of boosters and real world theme of boosters. What the boosters do to support a local high school.
Absolutely. So the high school boosters basically is there to bridge the gap between what the school board provides for our athletes and what they actually need.
Right.
And it's a pretty big gap.
It is.
It's a Grand Canyon of gaps.
Yeah. And really, I think, and we're talking things like sporting equipment to keep kids safe. We're talking about helmets and pads and sticks for lacrosse players, balls and nets for volleyball, soccer. I mean, it gets down to that.
Absolutely.
Because it's not kind of, not a huge budget that these guys get each school.
Correct.
It's a hard slog to convince people to give money to athletes.
Absolutely.
Because people argue all over the place on why it's not a necessity.
Absolutely.
But I think you and I agree that it is a necessity for some of these kids, not only talking about post-high school, but just keeping kids engaged in school.
Yeah.
The fact that they can't play if they don't make certain grades or attend certain things or any of that, sometimes that can be a really good motivator.
Absolutely. So, I mean, our student athletes, just at the high school that we're from, which is Urbana alone, we have over 1,100 student athletes. And in the county in general, our student athletes must maintain a higher grade point average, which brings all of our county schools up into a higher, more grandiose platform because we have so many student athletes. Just recently in the spring, 2 of our Frederick County boys lacrosse teams won the state championships. That doesn't happen. And we are building huge athletics programs, and we're competing with the top in the state. Even private schools we're competing with now. And to be able to provide the athletes with just the basic necessities, we're just not meeting that base level of what they need just to be out there to play. And that's a struggle.
So you're a mom of kids that attend Urbana. You're also a coach of athletes, lacrosse. And so obviously you kind of have you see this from both sides.
Absolutely.
Of that argument. Grant, you have kids who are at Urbana. You own a business.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the business you own.
So the company that I own is called God Electric. It's an electrical contracting company based in Frederick. We also have an office in Harrisonburg, Virginia. But we specialize in building commercial solar projects and utility-size solar projects. We also have a residential division that takes care of just your normal run-of-the-mill electrical needs.
My outlet doesn't work.
The outlet doesn't work. Your GFI doesn't work.
Right.
You need a generator.
I need to call you.
And so we have a service fleet that takes care of that. And we run right out of Frederick. So my children go to Urbana. My daughter graduated from there, and they also play sports there. So basically, the need for us to come in and help was there, and I just felt it was time that somebody stepped up. I think that Nicole really triggered that with me because of her dedication to what she's been doing, and she's already done so much. But we need to do so much more, and it's just it's time. It's people need to see some new changes happen at the school.
Well, the lift is so much lighter when more people do it. It's difficult when you have 10 or 12 people trying to get this across. It really does take a partnership with some of the local businesses to really band together. And I would really love to see kind of this consortium of all the schools working together. I think that kind of keeps the conversation from drifting places that there's no solution once you get there.
I've always, especially, and I go back to the lacrosse community because that's where I have spent so much of my time, but just in the athletics community in Frederick County, we can get better as we work with each other. There's only so many athletes in the county that we can't dilute the waters by dividing. We have to really just work together. So it goes to, to club sports, to travel sports, everything. I want to see everybody unite and build these great programs that then draw people to Frederick County versus pull people out to seek those high-level programs.
And one of the big things that people in Frederick County can do, whether or not you have kids, is visit your local high schools. Go to the games, support the schools, buy the candy bars, go get your coffee at the concessions. They make it fairly easy. I think it's 55 and up is
55
free.
and up is free. All games.
So you get to go in free to all the games. You get to see your neighbors' kids play in a sport and support your local schools. I mean, it's, I think it's very important for us to remember that they're there, and when you go, you're doing way more than just paying your couple dollars at the gate if you are buying that coffee. It's really, really important to volunteer if you can volunteer, even an hour a week, right?
Exactly. And we do so many community outreach things, not just our school, but a lot of the high schools in the county, from mulch sales. Like if you're buying mulch, buy mulch from your high school. We even deliver it for free sometimes. We'll spread it for you for a little extra. But we're always seeking the support of the community, and just our athletes alone, the parents are already putting out for so many things that the community is really where we seek that extra support to get us to that next level. Things like turf fields that don't always come from the county, things like helmets for the football team, or something as basic as a high jump pit this year is something that we had to find funding for. So all of those components are just things that you as community members can help support, whether you're a business owner that can provide a greater donation, or you're just somebody who can throw $20 towards helping a little bit, because every little bit really does count.
What is this the first time you've gotten involved monetarily in this way with the school?
Monetarily, I mean, I've done quite a bit of, basically free
as a parent,
work for the school. We, did a bunch of different things. But this particular, we're tackling the situation with providing basically up to $20,000 of matched, basically donations. So, we will match up to 20 grand, and I feel like if we can do that, we can at least get hopefully up to $40,000 and actually make a difference with regards to the needs that the school has right now. So
and that's absolutely incredible and really good for when you it's great for the community. It's really great to get your business involved with it too. If you have the capability to do something like that, I highly recommend it. Again, I think it just goes to all of this. So for the month of July, we're talking 100% of the Good Morning Frederick merch sold in this store gets donated to you guys as part of Missions That Matter with
Thank you
Stroll.
so much.
And so we'll encourage everybody to come buy their merch. They get cool shirts, and you guys get the funds from that. I think it's really important for us all to support each other, to get these schools where we want them to be, and so that we can all be proud as residents of Frederick County that a couple of our teams are making it to this high level.
Yeah.
And we've had some players make it really high level.
We have.
And we'd love to see more and more of that. And we can only do it if we come together as a strong county.
Yeah, and keep them here.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Keep them
Keep
in
them
the county.
in Frederick
Keep them
County.
in our schools.
Yes.
That's right. All right. We want to thank Nicole and Grant for supporting Urbana High School boosters. You can support it too. Come into the Home of Everything Frederick. Get your Good Morning Frederick merch, and you're going to help them as well. And if you need some ideas and assistance, I know Nicole will be happy to help you out. Yeah,
Absolutely.
She's got some great ideas, and it's gotten a lot done in a short period of time. If your boosters need help too, let's work together and figure it all out. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Very much.
All right. I know I kept saying July because we filmed these a little early, and I got myself confused with Stroll Imesville because they're in print. They work months ahead. I work minutes ahead. So Urbana Hawks Booster Club is the month of August, and anything you purchase from Good Morning Frederick is going to benefit them. It's going to be matched by Got Electric, which is wonderful. Great partnership. And if you need details for Nicole for ideas for your booster club, just reach out to me and I will introduce the two of you. She is really doing some fantastic things, advocating for athletes in Frederick County Public Schools. All right, that is it for us today. Wrapping up the week. We will see you back here on Monday morning at 9 a.m. Of course, you can watch Good Morning Frederick anytime on YouTube. So easy to search through our channel to find content. 2,700 videos we have done in about 18 months. And I would love for you to reach out to me if you know of anyone that we haven't featured yet. I'd love to be introduced. All right. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the cooler weather, and let's get out there. Let's be great.